Little look at top trades, and this is the sources repeating themselves. And we're going to have a look at the Euro, the Eurostoxx and the Bund on this. Now, we know what the news was. We'd heard this before. We knew that Germany was considering stimulus in the event of a recession. All we were getting here was a few more details on it. So this move, very quick in its nature, very large as well. 40 ticks nearly in the Bund in a minute. This is a very big move. What you could be looking for is a chance here to fade, and this is what I want to have a look at here, is where do you fade this? Because it's very easy to say, oh, you just fade the move. Well, if you'd faded it after 10 ticks, it wouldn't be looking very good for you. So I'll bring the ladders up and we'll go and have a look at where you'd be looking to fade this. Now, I think the important things here are looking at the recent lows, recent highs. So the highs in the Euro were 34, the lows in the Bund were down at 84. In the Eurostoxx, the highs at the time were 68. And that's important in terms of if you're trying to play the reversal move or the fade move. It's the failure to stay below that area. If this is significant, we should see the move breaking the lows or breaking the highs and finding more buyers above that point. Buyers who now are looking at their trades thinking, we really need to get out of this. That's not what you saw. We got down there, we bounced and very quickly held above there. The Bund particularly around this 92 area, and that's then what gives you that reversal opportunity. So I'll get you the ladders up on this. And so what we've got here is the Bund, the Eurostoxx and the Euro. And I'll move all the ladders so that we don't have to sort of mess around or flick them around too much. And so this is where we're sitting. You can see the previous lows down at 84s for the Bund, 68s and then 34s for the Euro. Now when these sources hit, you get this very, very quick move. And just seeing this sudden change in the nature of the way the market's trading can give you a trade. If you start seeing multiple asset classes all suddenly picking up energy, as you can see here, not a great deal going on in any of them, but a sudden pickup in activity in 2 or 3 different asset classes is showing you this isn't an anomalous move in one market, this is a significant move in multiple markets. And that means you can then jump on that move whilst trying to assess what the news is. So even though we know this was a repeat, there was a potential trade to be selling the Bund, buying the stocks, buying the Euro on this, just on the nature of the way all 3 markets started to move. There we go, very quick down in the Bund. Eurostoxx straight through its high. Bund starts to have a little bit of a wash back. You can see already people are starting to try and buy this. Eurostoxx up towards 72. Now remember, previous high in stocks was 68, previous high in the Euro is 34, previous low in the Bund's down at 84. So these two are pushed up through their highs, and they have another little push here. The Bund's still yet to get down to its lows. So this reversal, this fade trade isn't sort of an instant click straight away. You've got 800 following the Bund down here. This could be where it's disappeared, where you start thinking about the reversal. By this point, the news will have started coming back. The Euro's now back through the 34s. And this is where you can start thinking about this as a fade type move. You've seen the news, you've realised that this isn't relevant. The Eurostoxx is the one that's not yet actually turning around. So you're looking at the Bund here, the Euro here, are both turning back through their previous highs, or highs in the Euro, lows in the Bund. Eurostoxx is still staying higher. So Eurostoxx is the one that's lagging this. This is the one potentially you've got the easier fade on because the others are already starting to show a turn. They test back. Are they breaking through the Bund 92s, the Euro through 34? We're not seeing either of them move back through there. And yet the Eurostoxx is still holding above its high. So as long as these two markets, as long as we're not seeing that or that, you can still be confident in your Eurostoxx trade here. Equally, if you've had a go at the fade as these have come back off their lows, or particularly in the Euro, back below 34s, you're still valid on that trade as well. And that's what I'm looking at for the fade type move. Yeah, the fade is where you're looking to, you know what the news is. What you're playing on here is people have got themselves caught out trying to go with this news when it's actually not changing anything that we already know. And so this then is catching out the shorts who've gone for it, the longs who've gone for this move, and looking for a move then at least halfway back to where we came from. You could have a situation where as we start coming back, people then start trying to sell for a second wave type move. But the initial drop in the Bund as well, which is very important, was down to around 10s. That's where you can target on the way back. The Euro was around 26 is the first little spike up, so you've still got a fair bit of space to go down. And the Eurostoxx was down around the 65, 66 area. So that's what I'm looking for on the fade move. The biggest reaction fade is the Bund, although the Euro, after a few minutes, then does manage to turn completely back down. It takes around about half an hour to fully retrace the move, likewise the Bund the same. But the important bit is that reaction and that quick fade off the lows. You don't have to try and guess the low and buy it. It's about watching all the markets, realising that this is not actually any game-changing news. And as they start coming back through their previous highs, previous lows, that's where you can be playing the move. And the Eurostoxx is the one in particular that gave you that opportunity to use the other markets to help you into that trade. Okay, one final thing, quick look at play of the week, and this is our oil one from this morning.